when I was in college, you know, I lost my dad like suddenly, and you know, it was obviously a crazy moment for me, but it was a moment to grow and like become a man. And like when I was a kid growing up, he always would, you know, he'd always tell me like, hey, you know, if you ever make it to the big leagues, I want you to get back to St. Jude. St. Jude's was like a very like important thing to him. You know, he lost his brother at a young age to cancer. So he always preached that to me. And as a kid, I never understood that. I just would listen to him like, okay, Dad, like whatever. You know, so then I'm at USF, and you know, they started this whole thing where like they'd post compete with however many E's for strikeouts, whatever, right? So that kind of caught on, and then I get to pro ball, and then you know, some of my buddies would just be like, oh, you can't spell compete without Pete, you know. And it was all funny or whatever, but you know, as I continued to go up, you know, I was fortunate to make it, and then it all hit me, you know, because it was crazy, right? Like you go through that stuff, and you know, my dad sacrificed everything for my family. So like for him not to be there for that moment, you know, it crushed me. It definitely did. It was tough. Like you going through all the highs, but you gotta, you know, the lows were coming in at the same time.
Yeah.
So I was like, how could I do something for him? Like, what can I do? And like between, you know, my family, my buddies, whatever, you know, I just thought of it like, all right, like, what can we do with this compete thing? So it's a way for me to give back, man, and kind of, you know, all the things my dad sacrificed for me and my family, like, it's a way I feel like I'm giving back to him a little bit and keep him going, you know?